Hello, it is Ellie from the team. I don't have Tia with me again today, which I know is devastating. However, I do have Lewis, and we are in person today.
Yes.
Hello, Lewis.
Hello.
Did you want to tell us a bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Lewis. I'm from the same region of England as Ellie here. Don't worry about your hair.
It's terrible.
It looks fine.
Says the man wearing a cap.
I can get away with it.
Yeah, you cannot have this strand. It's okay, Lewis. Do continue.
This is for the bad hair day.
It's for the bad hair
It's
day.
for the bad hair day. Yeah, so I am currently fully employed in a manufacturing company.
With a big laser.
With a big laser, yes, I work with a big laser. We make all sorts of parts for different companies all across the globe. A lot of money.
More importantly, big laser.
Big laser, yes.
Big laser.
That really, if you take anything away, big laser.
Big laser. I'm worried that I'm going to accidentally press the off button on this. It's the last thing I want to do.
If you do, roll with it.
Exactly. Would you roll with it?
Yes. What else? I
kind of want to attach that mic to you.
You can attach the mic to me. Oh, someone's not happy.
Someone is not happy. Do continue. I'm
Okay.
ignore me.
Technical difficulty.
Hold that one.
I'm holding this. Okay.
I swear to God, sometimes you sound like a YouTuber I watch and I can't figure out which one it is.
All of them.
Amalgamation.
Yes.
Right.
Go on. Mic me up.
There you go. Right. And I'm going to keep
quick.
mine here because I'm too loud. If I put it here, I'm just going to dominate the audio.
I don't think you're that loud. But then again, I work with a laser.
Yeah, you do. You work with a big ass
I
laser.
work with a big ass laser.
Sorry, we got sidetracked. Do
We did.
continue.
Yeah, but it's big ass laser.
Big ass laser.
Yes, I am a nerd. I'm a gamer. Some things
That's why we get along so well.
It is.
It is.
It is.
So we play very different games.
Very different games.
Very different games.
Very different. I can't imagine you playing the sort of games that I play.
Oh, and I can't imagine you playing the games that I play either.
Yeah, but you play stuff like The Sims.
No.
You play stuff like Stardew Valley.
Okay, I do play Stardew Valley. I do play Fields of Mysteria, but I also play like idle games like Town to City, which I got like a kick on recently. And then I play a lot of Wuthering Waves. I have 200 hours in Wuthering Waves, which is really sad.
Idle games, Cookie Clicker. Cookie Clicker champion. Oh yeah. So those out there who know?
Yeah. If you know, then you know. It's mainly the 2000s kids who had it open on their laptop and then had it on a different tab.
Yeah.
And then you couldn't close the laptop or turn it off because then you'd lose all your progress. So you'd have to keep the laptop open.
Not anymore. It does it in the background.
Really?
Don't even have to have it open. Upgrades. Oh yeah.
Optimization.
Oh yeah.
It's like when you have adult money and you like get your first computer and you can have it in the background.
Cookie Clicker then, Cookie Clicker now. Upgrades, people.
It's like,
Upgrades. It's fantastic. So one of my biggest hobbies, actually, which you won't know about, she's finding out for the first time, Warhammer. Huge Warhammer nerd.
I am not surprised.
Huge.
Because Andrew likes Warhammer as well, doesn't he?
He does. He
Don't
does.
like the fact you call him Andy. I've always called him Andy for some weird reason.
He's Andy.
Full name.
He's Andy or the Asian. There is no in between.
Might have to edit that out.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, he consented to the nickname. We think.
He
don't know.
He has literally said before he's Asian, so he can't say his L's properly.
Yes. Oh my God, you.
He has said that, and then had to. What's the word I'm looking for? Justify himself saying something about his race.
It was in biology.
Yeah.
And didn't one of the teachers, because he said that, and then she said,
You can't say that.
You can't say that.
Yeah.
Because, and then we were like, what do you mean he can't? He's from the ethnicity
He's
that
the only one that can say it. If I said it, I could understand.
Literally, if anybody else but him said it, then there'd be an issue. But he made the comment about himself. he was aware of his own problem.
Wow.
That was really that was really stupid.
That was incredible.
That was the day that my brain was like, wait, he is stupid and sometimes a bit dumb.
But in this case, he's right.
He has a point.
He's right.
He has a point.
Yeah.
We can't say otherwise.
And if anyone can say it, it's him.
Exactly. That's like if we wanted to say that we, as a collective ethnicity, had a really bad spice tolerance.
We do have a really bad spice
we
tolerance.
do.
We also can't stay out in the sun too long.
I can, but then I'm not entirely British.
True, I am quarter Sicilian, so I can sort of stay out a bit longer than
like something else.
Yeah.
I am. I don't know quite what I am. I'm a mixture of many different things.
Just an
Like
amalgamation.
half of me is British, and then the other half of me is Viking.
Half of you is British, half of you is anybody who came over to Britain.
Yes, I am the Brits worst nightmare.
Yeah.
I am both.
Bit of Norman, bit of French,
Yeah,
bit of Irish.
a bit Viking.
That is that
Yeah,
Norman?
I think that is Norman. My biological father's side is very Norman, and then my mother's side is very British. But my mother's side is also quite. We found out recently that side also did very bad things to people of minorities, which is not a very fun thing to find out.
Didn't we all?
Yeah, we did.
Didn't we all at some point?
Yeah, we did.
Look, this is
We
what
did.
history shows us. This is why I enjoy history. Scapegoats, people, scapegoats. Yeah, we all sort of did bad things back in the day.
We did terrible things, and we need to acknowledge them and say
True.
we're sorry.
But what I would say, here's the thing. I technically don't believe so, because everyone was doing it.
This is very true.
Everyone
did do it.
Like, when we think about, and this is one of my favourite arguments of all time, when people talk about slavery,
Uh-oh.
right?
Oh no.
When
Yeah.
people talk about slavery, right, they always think of the American transatlantic slave trade.
Oh yeah.
What about the sub-Saharan one? That was far worse.
Yeah, that was a
Far
lot.
worse. And even before that, every empire or culture pretty much had slaves.
Oh yeah, pretty much. And they were all of minorities of some description.
Yeah.
They were all
Romans,
yeah.
Britannic
Romans.
tribes. What's the other ones? Even right, is a fun little tidbit. Even the African tribes had slaves
But they
of Africans,
oh. I feel like that's really counterproductive.
and the African tribes are the ones that sold it to the Dutch.
That's probably how it first came about though. It's just like
Well,
people selling people is just it's and oh my god, it even happens today as far as I'm aware.
it is. Yeah,
We
it's
can't say where or when because we don't want to get cancelled,
no.
but it does still happen,
It does still- it
and it
definitely
shouldn't
still
happen
Agreed.
because
But people have been using people as currency for donkey's years.
even if you think about it, like a lot of like Tudor, that kind of thing, where it was like, oh yes, you marry off your children.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think people understand. You know the really famous Marie Antoinette dress, or was it Marie Antoinette? It was one of them. And people were like, oh yeah, she has such a snatched waist. Or how did she get such a snatched? She was 15 years old.
Yep.
That's why she had a snatched waist. And why her wedding dress was so small is because she was a child. And they go younger.
Also, I don't think people quite realise just how tight people had corsets. Like
And they were like,
they couldn't breathe in those things. Like
no,
seriously.
but like that's just what people thought was like the thing. They wanted to be thin,
Yeah.
and because of like child brides, they were like, oh, I need to be that thin,
Yeah.
even though that was a child, and
Yep.
that's why she was so small.
History, ladies and gentlemen, history. Yeah.
History,
Fantastic.
very much. Not all the time.
No.
I feel like we could learn from history, but we just don't. We just keep making the same mistakes.
Well, they always say
A lot.
that history never repeats itself,
Are we sure about that?
but it does rhyme. And that's what you have to be aware of.
It does rhyme.
You know,
It always repeats, but in a different way.
now obviously this is your podcast, so no politics will be going on in this podcast.
No.
But if you look at earlier events in years gone by and events happening now, as I said, history doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme.
Yeah. No, I do agree. You'd think we'd like learn and be like, oh yes, we shouldn't make that same mistake. But we and the most annoying thing about like at the moment is like, especially with climate change, is that we know exactly how to ease it and we know exactly what to do to stop it, but we're just like, oh yes, we'll stop it in 2027, we'll stop it in 2028, oh you know what, we'll stop it in 2030.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like, why?
The thing about climate change for me personally is I don't believe it's as big of an issue as people make it out to be.
It is not. I think.
Don't get me wrong, it's certainly an issue, but it's not the issue that we should be concerned about.
No.
I mean, the Earth goes through natural heating and cooling. Why do you think we had an ice age? We're coming out of an ice age. It's going to get hotter.
Yes.
It's not like 100 years sort of thing, the ice age, you know, where it's sort of like, oh, it's super cold, and then, oh, it's lovely, lukewarm, perfect temperature again. Like, that's
the
not,
next day it's like absolutely fine.
yeah, that's not how that works.
Wait.
And so what you'll find is you go from ice age, it then heats up again, gets quite hot, and then it will cool off again.
Yes.
We may even get another ice age.
Yeah. We've been through like, we've done a podcast before, but I don't know if it was like an audible one, where I've explained that like the Earth is doing its own thing, and you know, it's the only difference now is that we're on it.
Yeah.
And that's really the only difference.
That is the only. We have noticed it. It's the equivalent of a tree falls in a forest but no one's around. Did it make a sound? Like, that is the equivalent.
That is the human race at the moment. We're all on the tree. We are the tree.
We are the tree.
The Earth is the forest.
Yes.
One day we're gonna fall down.
Yes.
And then the Earth will be like, there's more.
The Earth doesn't care.
No. And I think the problem with climate change is that people are trying to up it and trying to make it a big deal because it's like, it is an issue, but by the time it's going to be eased, not fixed, because you can't fix it now, it will be like an even bigger issue, and then it'll be a real problem, which is why people are trying to up it now, because they're trying to make you panic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's just like, yeah, but the Earth is going to do its thing.
Yeah.
The continents are all going to smush back together.
Yeah.
We're not going to see it. We'll probably be dead by that point.
Only
as a human
Pangea
race.
back then.
Oh my god, I really want to live to see it, but I
I
highly
would
doubt.
love to see Pangea.
I would love to see it whole again.
I mean, you can see how it's separated.
Yes.
The fact that South America fits perfectly into the side of Africa sort of tells you everything you need to know. It's one big jigsaw puzzle.
Exactly, and we will slush back together.
We do.
We're gonna make flat earthers so mad.
Honestly, it's going to be a great day.
I hate that conspiracy. That's the
do.
one conspiracy
Yeah.
theory I really dislike.
I
I will
do-
get behind lizard people quicker than flat
Yes,
earth.
no, agreed. Because there are genuinely some people that do make me think that they're lizards.
Yes, like some presidents and like other members of the people that are really rich, they don't have to worry about taxes.
Definitely lizards.
Definitely lizards. They just replaced them, you know.
Yeah.
I think the Queen's death was a mistake, and that what they should have done was
Agreed.
maybe given her the elixir of several babies,
Agreed.
and then she would have been fine again.
Look, all I'm going to say is, I know that there are certain celebrities that get portrayed as, like, you know, drinking the blood of like 1 million babies, and that's how they stay so young.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be upset if that happened to the Queen. You know? I did find it a bit sad when she passed, but again, I wouldn't put it past. Like, there's gotta be a cult. I was quite upset.
Yeah.
I was quite upset when Queen Liz passed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I was like, oh. I heard it and I was like, no. She's still got 10 years.
It never felt right, because obviously my lifetime, your lifetime, she was always there,
I think even my granddad's lifetime.
right?
Yes.
So-
Yes, it is
yes.
my granddad's lifetime.
I mean, the fact that she was a mechanic in World War II.
Oh yeah, and she had how many? She had a fair few children.
I'm fairly sure I'm right in saying she was the first royal to serve in the military or volunteer in the military. One of the two. I can't remember which one. But yeah, she's badass. No, did you know she doesn't need a driver's license? Didn't need a driver's license to drive.
Whoa, that's how old she was. Well, that's how old she was.
Well, not only that, the driving license is from her.
Yeah.
So she can't have a driver's license because we get our driver's license based off her.
Yeah. And like, I always wanted her to hit 100 because I wanted her to write a letter to herself, signed by
That'd
herself,
be great, wouldn't it?
to be like,
Happy birthday, me.
well done, me.
Well done, me, for making it to 100.
And then when Prince, I know it's a tangent, I'm supposed to be talking about history. It technically is history.
It is history.
But when Prince Philip passed, I was so upset because like you saw, was it Philip? Yeah, because Charles is
Charles is the one that's in power now.
yeah, so it is
Philip. Yeah.
when Prince Philip passed away, and you saw her at the funeral.
Yeah.
She was a lonely. She genuinely, I've never seen her look more human. She was a lonely widow, sat by herself on the end of like a pew.
Yeah, but see, here's the interesting thing though, and here we go, back to what we were talking about.
I'm gonna make a U-turn.
When her and Philip met, she was still a child.
Was she?
I believe she was 15 when they met. I think he was, could be wrong, but I think he was 18 and she was 15.
Oh my god.
But they went all that way. They
They
clearly
did.
loved each other.
They did.
You know,
They had children.
they had children. Hopefully, after.
Yeah.
You know,
Hopefully when she was at least 17, 18, preferably 18.
preferably 18.
Preferably, I know 18
But then again,
is 16.
different time back then.
Different time.
different time.
We
Different
will
time.
never know.
Hopefully,
Unless the
hopefully
Queen
we will
had
never
a,
know.
like saucy diary somewhere.
Oh, can you imagine the Queen's diary? It's just a load of like erotic poems.
Smut.
Yeah. I don't want to imagine that.
No. She was such a lovely woman.
She was a lovely.
She was in itself. Sometimes maybe there were things that she did that were not so lovely.
Well, you see, she was lovely, and what also I feel made her stand out to other monarchs is she had humour.
Yes.
She was a very funny monarch.
Oh my god, she was so funny. She was. There's been several. I like watching like older videos
Yes,
of her,
I
of
do.
like her watching her horses race with her mum, which is so weird to say.
It is very
She's
weird.
watching her horses race, and then at one point her mum was like, "Oh, did we lose?" Or something like that, and she said, "No, mummy." It's like, oh. Just find that so funny that she
Well,
calls her mum mummy.
I think one of my favourite videos that I've ever seen of the Queen is she was at some sort of like high profile award thing. I can't remember what it was exactly. But Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, he was speaking,
Yes. Oh,
and he finished talking. She goes up there and she goes, "Thank you to the President of Canada for making me feel so old."
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, there you go.
Or when she cuts the cake with a sword and she's
Yes.
struggling to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
If
don't stab anyone.
if I remember-
Don't stab anyone, Liz.
If I remember rightly, didn't Camilla say, "There is a knife here," and she goes, "I want to do it with a sword."
Yes. Or when she's at like an award and there's this tiny Shetland pony
Yeah.
and she's carrying a bouquet of flowers and the pony tries to eat it and she's like, no, don't do that.
She was a very funny monarch.
Or that other time when she was attending a military event and she was asking, because they had a cap like that, they had a specific cap,
Mm-hmm.
and she asked one of the like very scared, evidently very new people to be like, oh, so what does that mean? What does your cap mean? Is that uncomfortable? And they're like, I don't know if I'm supposed to answer you, ma'am. I'm like, you better. She is the queen.
She is the Queen. If she asks you a question, you answer that question.
The most confusing feeling. I mean, to be honest, I don't really. We're not going to get political, but I don't. I liked her because she
Yes.
was funny.
I agree.
I don't like Charles. He's not very funny. He's not.
No, he hasn't kept the humour.
No. It's like, are you your mum's son, or are you
Yeah.
just like another lizard person that forgot to get dumped?
Lizard person.
Lizard person.
100%.
Oh my god, 100% lizard
Yeah.
person.
On to history. I will sort of give little brief facts that I can pluck out of the air that I find amusing and or interesting, and we'll see how it goes.
Sounds good.
So, I mainly love military battles and military history, and so a lot of my knowledge is on that. So there was a battle, I believe it was, am I going to get this wrong? I believe it was the 1200s. I could be wrong, haven't really done that much research on this specific topic, but the Battle of Agincourt, very famous battle.
Why have I heard of that battle before?
Very famous battle. I believe.
For a second, I thought you said Agincourt. And I was like, that's not it. That's not.
That's not the one. No. Agincourt. So Agincourt was, I believe, a place in France. And this was of the time during the 100 Years' War between England and France, where we were just sort of like, France, we have a claim on a bunch of your places. And France went,
No,
nope,
you don't.
nope. And we went, yeah, we do. And they went, nope. And there was a lot of back and forth like that until Henry V decided, I'm just going to do something about it. So he went across to France and he thought, right, show of force time. I'm going to go all the way along the top side of France and I'm going to take a bunch of their places and go, haha, see, we are powerful and we deserve to have all of these places. That's not what happened. In fact, he went along the top, realised after taking one place, probably not a good idea that we stay here, attempted to make his way out and found out that there was actually a French army waiting for him.
The French really did the reverse.
The French went, I mean, you're on our land now, so have fun getting out of our land.
Fair is fair. Fair is fair.
So he went along. I can't remember all the place names, so forgive me. But so he goes along top side of France. He then cuts down a river. I can't remember what the river's called off the top of my head. We will do another video on this when I have my facts.
We will.
So he cuts down and then attempts to go up towards Calais. That doesn't happen. He goes up and gets intercepted by the French army at Agincourt, which is a little like castle.
I feel like that's said with because you're not saying it with an accent. I'm like, oh, I kind of know it. I feel like it's supposed to be said with an accent, but we can't do the accent, so we're not about to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be said with an accent, but I'm English, and so I will just say Agincourt.
As every British person does.
We have the right to.
We do not want to butcher the name, and I do not want to butcher it by trying to say it with an accent and then being really offensive. So.
Well, I'm English, so I hope I offend any French out there.
Calm down, Chris.
Sorry.
Calm down.
Sorry. My inner Brit came out there.
Yes.
So yes, so went up, got intercepted by the French army, and they set up camps on either side. And yeah, it was sort of like the French. They were obviously well supplied because they're in France. They've got a lot of nice food, and wine, and all of this stuff. And the English are sat there like, really use a bite to eat right now, because I mean they've been on a march all like for days, weeks. Yeah, they're in France, so they ain't got no supplies.
No. All the French had to do was offer them a buffet, and then they would have been folded and been like, oh, never mind.
Well, just you wait. I have another story about a time that did happen. So they have this. They set up. They set up on either side of this field, just down from the castle of Agincourt. And Henry V is strange because he's fairly new to the throne at this point. So, you know, he's sort of getting to grips with how to rule and stuff like that. So Yeah, he very, how would you say, he was a great orator. So very motivational, very charismatic. And so that's essentially what he did, is he would just go around to all of his men, give them words of encouragement. I mean, at this time, England was very, I believe they were Catholic at this point. So it's a lot of, God's on our side.
Oh, we love it. We loved Britain during that time.
Britain
like,
at that
are you Catholic? Are you Protestant? Are you Catholic? Are you
Yeah.
They couldn't decide.
Well, I think at that point it was fairly solid Catholic. It's later on that things get a little bit murky.
Yeah, wasn't it with Henry VIII? No. Yes.
Well, a little bit before Henry VIII, but yeah, he's one of the main ones that go, I'm going to fiddle with things.
Yeah. And the church was like, yes.
Yeah,
I do agree.
Hence the Church of England was born.
The worst decision England ever made.
Well, there's pros and cons, like everything.
The Vatican has its the Pope has its own army. It's just the dodgiest. I've never known a dodgier thing than the Pope. Like, the Pope has his own army. They have so many things that they don't even need. Why does the Pope need his own army? Why does a Pope who's 80 plus years old? What are they trying to stop?
Okay.
Satan?
Yes. Okay. I actually want to talk about that because that's an interesting thing that you brought up. Why does the Pope have an army? Well,
doddery old man. Why does he have an army? Sorry, Pope.
Sorry, Pope, but
not sorry.
Yeah, we'll get to that. So the reason why is because the Pope is Catholic.
Right.
And there may be people that don't follow Catholicism.
Ah, there we go.
So he needs an army in case.
In case we ever have another British uprising of are you Protestant, are you Catholic? If you're not, I'm going to chop off your head.
Well, see, Britain's had a weird relationship with the papacy, as they're called, so the Pope and the Papal States, because, I mean, the whole Knights Templar thing that happened in the Crusades was sort of done by the Pope.
Yeah, the Pope's a bit weird.
Well, the thing is the Byzantians at the time, so you had Rome, and then Rome expanded into an empire, and then collapsed in on itself. Byzantium is the eastern side of that Roman Empire, sort of think Turkey area,
oh yeah,
East Europe, Turkey area, that's where Byzantium was. And at the time, the Arabs were pushing west. The Byzantians were like, we may have an issue here. We're in the way. So they're going to go through us to get to Europe.
Yep.
Pope help is essentially what they said was Pope help. So
so that's why the Pope.
The Pope basically made up this BS story of we need to go and take Jerusalem. It's the Holy Land.
Yes, that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
It was more the case of the Byzantians are in a bit of a pickle, so let's send a bunch of people from the west over to the east on this crusade for God.
Yes, this crusade.
Yes, it was more of a let's just push the Arabs back a little bit because they're being a bit
pushy,
frisky.
Frisky.
Yes,
as the Arabs are.
Yes,
frisky.
They are very, very frisky.
They are quite.
So yes, it was a lot of.
It's the army that never left.
Well, see, the thing about that time is it's a lot of just we're gonna say this thing to get a load of people riled up when actually it's for a different reason. Right? So I mean, because there were so many crusades. I mean, people mainly think about. I think it was the Third Crusade with Richard the Lionheart.
Oh yeah, no, everybody knows him.
Right?
Vaguely.
He was an all right king. Not outstanding, not poor. He was just sort of meh. But he's just well known for the Crusades.
Yeah.
And I think he had one of the more successful crusades. There were a lot of crusades that fell flat on their face. It sort of went nowhere. But he actually, did quite well. The funny thing about the Crusades is everyone sort of at least now, when you say to someone, "Oh, what the Crusades about?" people go, "Ah, religious people going to Jerusalem to take over Jerusalem." Wrong. The Crusades was actually just a bunch of people who wanted money.
That sounds like it checks out more than yes, we're going to do it for religious reasons.
Yeah.
It was more like, yes, we're going to do it because we want money, but
Yeah.
we're going to say religious reasons because that sounds better than we want money.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, there were some people there that genuinely believed that they were doing God's work, going and taking Jerusalem because...
And those poor sods were really getting...
Well, they probably did the best out of anyone, in all fairness. They had that belief behind them, I suppose they didn't mind if they died.
No, they were dying for God.
Went and go see the big man in the sky. But a lot of the people there were there for the money because the Pope was offering money for people to sign up.
I bet he was offering good money as well.
Good money. Very good money. I mean, if you became a Knights Templar, you essentially were a mercenary.
Oh.
Sort of a mercenary.
What a time to be alive.
Well, the weird thing is, it was sort of like mercenary cross merchant. They sort of filled both roles.
Do you want to buy these spices?
Yeah.
No? Here you go, it's a knife.
They sort of acted like the equivalent of like a private military company now, where people could like pay them to, go in
off other people
in a more professional way.
Off other people professionally.
Yeah, they sort of went, "Hey, we sort of need help in this engagement. Can you help us?" And they went, "Money."
Pay first.
So and that sort of happened. So So the thing with the Crusades, it wasn't just religious people. It was people doing it for money, people doing it to get out of a jail sentence. So criminals would sign up because the Pope said, if you do this, you will be pardoned of all your
pardoned
sins.
of all your crimes.
Yep.
Come and commit more, and then you'll be pardoned of all the others.
Well, because they sort of saw it as what you're doing is not murder. What you're doing is freeing the Holy Land from the enemies of God. Therefore, it's not a sin.
That's a really, really good way of saying murder.
Right? What a great excuse that is to be like, yeah, you're going to go and kill a lot of people. But God says to, so it's okay.
But I had a word with God this morning, and God says it's absolutely fine.
The Pope's there, like, yeah, I got God on the blower, and was just like, yeah, can we set this up? And God's like, yeah, it's fine. No sins here.
Yeah, I do always wonder what they mean by, like, you know how they say, oh yes, no, I can hear God. And I'm like, how? How? Is he just on the phone? It's just like
Banana phone.
Banana phone.
Yeah.
Just like whenever they think they hear God, they just like go.
What do you think of conches? Conch shell.
Oh yeah, no, they just forget, like, pick up a random shell.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, he says it's
Hello,
okay.
God.
Murder's
Yes.
good.
Yeah, so I'll remember to pick up the bread. Yeah. Okay.
And the milk.
Yeah.
And the milk.
Yeah.
Do you want a scratch card or a lottery ticket at the same time?
It's 10 quid's worth. But yeah, so a lot of the thing with the Crusades is people think it's religious.
It's probably not.
It is, but there's other reasons.
Yes, that it's not the main reason.
No.
There are so many other historical events that have happened that I feel like are not covered in schools. And I understand why we cover certain topics in school. Like, for example, Nazi Germany. I understand why it's covered, but also it's a really hard topic for a 15-year-old or 16-year-old.
It is, but there are so many interesting things within
Oh my God,
World
yeah.
War II that people don't talk about.
They talk about the I feel like it's covered partially. Like it's very much centered around the man himself. And if you know, then you know, and if you don't, then you're stupid. But the man himself is all very
The angry
centered.
mustache man.
Yes, the man who likes throwing them hands up.
The man who threw a lot of tantrums towards the end of the war.
Yes, he got upset that he was getting away.
He did. But he also made a lot of mistakes. I don't think people talk about his mistakes enough. Mistakes as in, obviously, we know the main ones. Probably shouldn't kill so many Jews, right? So
Or other.
yeah.
Mainly the Jews and other minorities of people.
Not a good idea. But
But it only continue.
I get it. But not only that, but the problems he had was obviously he did the same thing as what Kaiser Wilhelm II did in the First World War. He fought on two fronts, right? So the Angry Mustache Man was fighting with us and Russia.
Yeah, that would do it.
Now the issue that the Angry Mustache Man had was, for some reason, he decided to attack Russia in the winter.
Because that sounds really clever.
Napoleon did the same thing and lost.
Yes, it's almost like somebody's done the same thing before and it didn't work.
It's almost as if history doesn't repeat itself,
but
it does rhyme. Exactly. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that he did that necessarily wasn't the smartest plan for what he was trying to do.
It's kind of like by the end of it, he was making really stupid decisions and mistakes.
Yeah, there was a lot of things that he did that just, I mean, especially towards the end, where you're just like, okay, you have either just gone for Hail Mary approach of just go all out, or you're just not thinking anymore.
You're thinking with like your tantrum pants evidently, and you're like, I'm just gonna throw everything at it and not use my brain and just kind of piss it out.
I mean, there was, I believe I'm right in saying that there was an army that was attacking in Russia. I can't remember whether it was towards Moscow or if it was towards Stalingrad. It was one of the two. But they had messaged back to, Nazi high command about retreating and pulling back so they can get supplies. And the response that they got from the Angry Mustache Man is, you will not retreat, you will continue fighting. As you can imagine, they didn't last long.
No.
Hence why the Soviets then went, we have land. And they went. The thing about the Soviets, they started terribly. Started absolutely horrifically. I mean, they got ruined by the Germans. I mean, as soon as Hitler declared war on Stalin, it was absolute whitewash. I mean, they went from so it would have been Balkans all the way to Moscow.
Oh my god!
All the way. I mean, had winter been a month later, they would have had Moscow.
Oh, damn it!
Like, and but that's what I mean. He attacked in the winter, and that's the worst thing you could possibly do in Russia.
Yeah.
Because Russia is snow. It's
it
snow,
is purely
and
snow.
it's a lot of snow, and it's a ridiculous amount of snow as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just a very poor idea.
It wasn't
thought
through at all. He kind of just said, I am going to do it, whatever.
Yeah.
Probably didn't listen to any of any command or any reason. It was just like, well, I'm going to do it anyway. Because screw you, do it anyway.
Pretty much. I do think that there's one story that I would like to quickly tell that I found very interesting.
Yeah, go ahead.
And that is, there was I believe it was a French castle that was used as a prison for political opponents. So anyone that didn't agree with the Angry Mustache Man's ideology would basically be put there, out the way, so they didn't interfere with anything. And it was garrisoned by the Wehrmacht, which is the German army. And so they basically got the message that the Angry Mustache Man had removed himself from the fight. If you know, you know. And they basically just went, right, well, there's no point in us fighting anymore because, well, I mean, our leader's dead, so I suppose we just, let everyone go. Except there was a certain group of people that were a bit more zealous than they were and weren't ready to give up fighting.
Sounds about right.
So they found out that there was about 200 SS soldiers, and the SS are the elite force of the German army.
Yeah.
Also notoriously brutal, under the command of Heinrich Himmler,
Oh yeah.
I believe. And so the Wehrmacht found out that they were essentially coming to remove evidence. Is the PG version of saying that. And so they took up arms with these prisoners, essentially just handing out weapons to these prisoners who they had held captive there, and they were fighting off this 200 mass soldiery of.
Did they win?
Well, so throughout the fighting, they sent a radio message to the Americans that were nearby. So the German Wehrmacht radioed the Americans, basically saying, we need help. We are done fighting, but we are literally fighting against. We're fighting against the SS. We need your assistance.
We're fighting against ourselves.
But essentially, and so the Americans didn't get the radio message. But this is the interesting thing. A tennis player, of all things, in peacetime, a tennis player managed to escape the fighting, ran through this wood block that was nearby to the American position, told them what had happened. The Americans immediately started rushing towards the SS. Yeah, they won.
That's the fact it was a tennis player.
Yeah. So,
I love that.
So the Wehrmacht and the Americans teamed up, and I think that was one of the only 2 times that the Americans and the Germans fought together.
Bam.
There you go.
Wow. Awesome. We'll have to do another episode and then we can talk more about history.
We will.
And the Open University as we both you are starting soon.
I am starting. Well, I've started today.
Did you?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
What, the module opens?
Yep.
How many are you doing at once?
Just the one.
Just the one?
Yeah, just the one. Yeah, because I'll be doing it part-time, so 16 hours is what I'm allowed.
Yes, I did that the first 2 years, and now I'm doing it full-time this next 2 years.
Yeah.
So you'll have to have an episode on that.
Yeah, I will prepare more next time. I'll get names, places, dates, all the good stuff.
It's so good. All the good deeds.
All the good McGubbins.
The
The deets, yeah, exactly.
I really hope putting that microphone there hasn't ruined. No, it should be good. We should be good.
Well, I've tried to make sure that the beard doesn't touch it.
No, it's all good. I just wondered if it was too loud or too quiet. But it's all good because I can always lower the volume, so it's not a big deal.
I've been told that I have a smooth, sultry voice. So,
You have a smooth voice,
so even,
and it's not as loud as mine.
even if it's loud, hopefully it's not
Too loud.
ear piercing.
No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not. It's not shrill like mine. Right, we will see you all next week.
Absolutely.
I don't know who special guests we'll have on. I think Tia will come back next week.